Hey guys, back to do a flip through on this journal right here. I had gotten this one at Barnes & Noble for, I think it was like $13, so it wasn't too bad. So let's just go ahead and get started. Of course, decorate the cover. Didn't do as much over there because I wanted to keep one side with the Eiffel Tower intact. So this one was from May 21st to June 16th. It says this day was pretty chilled. So I just sat and watched YouTube videos all day, which is at this point my typical Sunday routine. I did film this day, and I got journal flip throughs up, so I was happy to have those left as the ones I needed to do, because that day my hair was in oil slick and I didn't want to show my face on camera. So mentioned that my voice was sore after filming those because just talking for a long period hurts my throat. Mentioned I've been really enjoying the Vix's songs a lot more, especially their comeback Shangri-La, along with Blackout off the same album. I hope I can get both copies of it at some point, because I like to support Vix, because they're one of the more underrated ones, I think. My top two groups: for boy group it's Vix, for girls group it's Girls' Generation. But for second place it would be BTS for boys. And girls, there's really no other group that I can think of that I would want to see. Maybe, what is that group called? I can't think of the group name, but I know for artists it would be BoA. So mentioned I wasn't looking forward to the following day because of it being the grocery store and errands. I was just hoping we didn't have a lot, because I had been feeling kind of crappy the past few days before this entry. So mentioned for some reason whenever it rains it makes my allergies worse, which, you know, for most people it's the opposite effect. It helps. Mentioned that I have to do a pharmacy run to fill a ton of stuff tomorrow as well. And of course, the next day was grocery store and errands, which the errands were post office, bank, cigarettes, bourbon, and pharmacy. I was able to go into Dollar General as well to get some stickers. Spent the rest of the day watching YouTube videos at my desk. Trying to figure out if I should watch one of Stephen Play's Let's Plays or watching some more of Rabbit Luigi's countdowns. So had a little bit of a rant session about something that I'm not going to get into. Mentioned also got some new wall decals for my room that I really like the look of them. And then I'd gotten an extra set for Robin's little girl Lila. This day was frustrating because I spent a good chunk of the day trying to fix the internet, and then I kind of went off on a tirade about trying to deal with that. Watch more of Rabbid Luigi's countdowns once I got the internet stable. Wanted to rearrange some of the posters on my wall because I'm hoping that I can get them straight before I decide to do another room tour. So, sorry, this one of my fingers is driving me nuts. Anyway, mentioned that I hoped the following day would be much more chilled out because attempting to deal with the internet made me mentally drained. So, mentioned that I was annoyed by the internet again because the video that I had went to get out for you guys got uploaded super late. So, mentioned I wish I knew why my back had been killing me more, and I couldn't really figure out why. Of course, as you saw, I ran out of the black, so I went into red. This was a lazy day. I spent most of the day watching YouTube videos, watching Rabbid Luigi countdowns, and listening to K-pop and some J-pop. We did have to go to the post office this day for Grandma and Papa, and then I got a shower. So it was pretty chilled overall. I mentioned that I would have my therapy session at my psychiatrist's office at 11 the following morning. So I know I'll be mentally drained from that as a result. So, kind of went on a little rant spree for the rest of this day's entry. This day was kind of busy. I spent the latter half at my desk watching YouTube, mostly more of Rabbid Luigi's countdowns, and listening to K-pop, mostly Vix again as well. Of course, therapy session, which turned into a venting session about some things going on. Major rant sesh over here on that last page, and here, and here. Mentioned that the usual grocery run would be the following day. And I wasn't looking forward to it because we were going to make it just one of the grocery stores, and it's the one that if you walk all the way to one aisle and then walk all the way back, it's like a mile or something. So, more ranting. More ranting. This journal has a lot of rants in it, just FYI. Mentioned that my mom had a job interview to Sparta, and that we wouldn't be doing the grocery run until super late. And that I would just be glad when everything was through. Fairly chill day here. Just sat at my desk watching YouTube, a lot of Christine's decluttering videos, and listening to K-pop as well. Did have the usual grocery and errand run. The only errand was the bank and post office, thankfully. I was just glad we didn't have to do a whole lot because I get super drained on the heat. It's been like that since I was young, so. The following day I hope to get some filming in, because I didn't have any in reserve. I mentioned I'd like to do another desk tour, like an updated one, a review on the hair oil, and some singing videos. Mentioned that I would be glad when my wisdom teeth will quit bugging me because of my jaw hurting. Kind of went into a big spiel about how I just really want that to be over with. Mentioned I'd also like to do a closet tour as well sometime in the future, and an updated jewelry collection since the last one was extremely bad lighting. This was a pretty chill day. I spent the day at my desk watching more videos because I was just wanting to relax. A lot of Christine's decluttering videos. Mentioned for was also listening to a little bit of J-pop, and my top two girl groups is E-Girls and Morning. Is it Musume? You guys will have to tell me how to pronounce that down below. Also, like, I think Faky is their name, F-A-K-Y. But if I had to pick like my all-time favorite J-pop group, it's probably E-Girls. So mentioned a little later, I hoped to organize my closet a little bit more. Mentioned that I hoped to film that soon. If I could, that might have been the only video to go up that week because I was still feeling bad, and still am, actually. Mentioned that I knew I'd do a Dollar General haul if I could go again soon. Then a Target haul if I went into one on Wednesday. Wisdom teeth started to act up again, which was annoying. So I wasn't looking forward to that at all. Ran out of red, switched to blue. This was another chill day, mostly listening to K-pop music, watching video reactions, and more of Rabbit Luigi's Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play as well. Mentioned I've been into watching Dylan Jacobs reaction videos for K-pop videos, especially any of the, like I said, Girls' Generation. He also does SHINee. He did do a reaction to Blackpink and Twice, so he's done a bunch. The only activity this day was getting a shower. I would have done the closet this day, but I didn't want to do it until I got the big bin that I had down from the closet because I wanted to use it for something else. I mentioned I was thinking about giving my friend Robin some to help organize her house. So had a little mini rant on that page. Mentioned I reorganized the hall closet. Mentioned I was extremely exhausted from doing the closet and everything. But mentioned that I hoped tomorrow would be relatively simple on the errands and the grocery store run. Also mentioned I'd like to go into Dollar General the following day. Had another rant on the last couple pages that I didn't go into. This was usually the usual grocery store and errand runs today. Overall, wasn't bad though. Probably because this day was Memorial Day, so a lot of the stores were closed. The errands were only the post office and getting Grandma some more nicotine lozenges to put down her urge to smoke. The following day we would be getting cigarettes for Papa, potentially the rest of the CVS run for Grandma, and also getting Papa's bourbon. Mentioned that I know I would need to film the following day because I didn't have any in reserve at all whatsoever. More ranting on these two pages I'm not going to get into. Mostly just watched YouTube videos and Rabbit Luigi countdowns and decluttering videos. So I mentioned that Mama doesn't like when I get in those modes because she doesn't want me to throw anything away sometimes. So more ranting. Mentioned the following day when I sat down to film that I hoped to film 3 at least, but maybe more. This day was just a simple errand run. still didn't feel well, still don't feel that well. The errands were post office, cigarettes, and then drop off some paperwork at Social Security office. Had to go into Dollar General anyway to get a few things for Mama. So, again, more ranting. Hoping the following day that I'd be able to go into Target or Ross after my appointment with my diabetic doctor. So, mentioned if I had my choice, I would choose Target because I want to check out their one spot, bullseye playground, whatever you want to call it. So, mentioned I hoped the following day my doctor would give me his assistance with my ingrown toenail because I'm diabetic and sometimes you can have a loss of feeling in your feet, even though I don't have that yet, thankfully. This day was quite busy. Had an appointment and it was kind of annoying. I did get the Bactrim order so I can still be on it. The foot doctor was requesting I be put on some type of, no, she was disapproving of the fact that I was on antibiotic when, knowing my situation personally, I know I needed one. After my appointment, we went into Target and I got some stickers and a new journal. Also found a card for Papa for Father's Day. So I was happy about that. Mentioned I hope to give it to him over the weekend since I was staying over there, because I thought it would brighten his mood a bit. Mentioned the following day that I hoped to film some videos since Mama would be out of the house. So I was just hoping for that. Just felt like there was something on the book. Anyway, I'd like to film a May favorites, a journal update, and potentially a closet tour. Would also like to do a singing video if my throat could handle it. Just because my throat can only handle so much at a time. Found it really hard to believe that my cousin had graduated high school this day because I had remembered holding her when she was born and I was 6 at the time. So this day was pretty chill. I did film a couple videos, the May favorites and the journaling update. And I'd only done 2 because throat had been killing me and that I was debating taking the next week off. Mentioned I hoped I could do a closet tour and or desk tour soon. Ranting on that page, ranting on this page. was an extremely busy day. We had the usual grocery store and errand run. We had the post office, bank to cash a check, and needed to go to the pharmacy to get some stuff. We had to go to CVS for Grandma and Papa. Went to Tractor Supply to look for Papa's candy, but they were out, which was extremely annoying. Grandma and Papa had someone from Sears come by and discuss the options and prices for converting their bathroom to a full shower instead of their combo, like one of those walk-in showers with the low step, which would be good for Papa. So I mentioned that it felt to me like I was kind of pushy, and I had apologized to them that if I was pushy, but they said I wasn't. So the rest of the night I just spent watching YouTube videos, mostly things in subfeed, because I was rushing out the door. Mentioned the following day I hoped would be, chill. Hoped that Papa would like his card that I got him from the Bullseye Playground, because I was nervous about that card. More ranting. This day was relaxed overall. Spent the day in bed watching YouTube. Mostly more countdowns. I was just glad to have a super chill day, personally anyway. Especially because I didn't sleep that great the night before. Because it's always rough the first night I'm at Grandma's because of the mattress firmness difference, if that makes any sense. So, mentioned I felt bad for John because he had to house sit for his dad and take care of the dogs over there. More ranting over here. More ranting over here. Mentioned the following day would probably be another chill day, because Sunday and Sundays are generally my chill days out of any day of the week. Decided to start watching Steven's Amnesia Machine for Pigs Let's Play. Sometimes I would just laugh because of how he would react to jump scares. Another chill day. Mentioned I was just glad to be able to relax because I knew the following day would be crazy busy, and I knew that I had to go get labs done the following day, and that I hated getting lab work done. Mentioned that it made it even more annoying when the person that normally does my labs moved to a different level on the hospital floor, so he would no longer be doing my lab work, not errands. mentioned the following day would be grocery store and errands. And that I wasn't looking forward to it because of how long it takes. I also have a therapy session tomorrow with Andrea at 2, and then Grandma had a gyno appointment at 2:15. I was trying to figure out what all we would have to do in terms of errands tomorrow. Mentioned that I wish I could have filmed more, but my throat was really killing me at the time, and that I wasn't sure why. But I hoped to do a couple singing videos and some tag videos, and that I just preferred to film at home instead of Grandma's. So this was an extremely busy day. Usual grocery store and errands. The errands was only the post office and getting cigarettes for Papa. I was able to go into Dollar General and get some stuff. So, happy about that. Found a new pillowcase that was pink, orange, and a little bit of yellow, and it was kind of fuzzy. It also zipped up, so I was kind of excited about that because I never had one like that before. I spent the rest of the day just watching more YouTube, so sorry, there's something in my eye. More ranting. The following day, I plan on filming videos, and I hope to get 3 or 4 done. Just thinking about bringing singing videos back as well as tag videos. This was mostly a chilled out day. Mostly watching things in subfeed and listening to music. The only errands we had was post office and getting a couple things for Grandma at the grocery store that we forgot to add yesterday. Or the previous day, you guys know what I mean. And then I went into rant. More ranting. Mentioned after all the errands I was able to film some. Filmed a singing video. Top 7 filled journals. My top 3 blank journals. So, mentioned I hope to get more filmed Saturday since I'd be home. Not too bad of a day in terms of errands, thankfully. Only had the post office. Was able to pack up stuff relatively quick to come to Grandma's since I had packed some up yesterday. When we had left to go to the post office, I had left my slippers on by accident, so that was kind of an oops. So I had to go back to the house to get my flip-flops, and in the process of doing that, Thumbs, one of our cats, came running up wanting me to feed her. But Thumbs just picks the worst times to be fed, in all honesty. And then I went into a bit more of the ranting again. More ranting. More ranting. More ranting. Didn't have too bad of a day. Spent about half the day at Grandma's watching YouTube videos. Had my appointment with my diabetic doctor this day. And overall, I think it went pretty well. After the appointment, I went into Walmart and got some stickers and some notebooks. Got one with cats and then one with some chihuahuas. Also got some lip balms. Mentioned I really wish I could see John again soon because it feels like it's been forever. This day was semi-busy. Spent most of the day at my desk watching more YouTube, mostly Rapid Luigi's Mighty Number 9 Let's Play. Planned to watch more decluttering videos in between episodes of Mighty Number 9. More ranting. More ranting. Even more ranting. Jeez, I didn't realize I'd been ranting that much. Mentioned I really wish that I could see John again soon because it just feels like we rarely get to see each other. And this day was good and relaxed. Mostly watched the Runaway Guys, Rayman Legends Let's Play, and listened to some Vix and Girls' Generation. Mentioned I was just glad to be able to relax because I woke up not feeling good because I had something I guess my stomach didn't agree with. And more ranting, more ranting. More ranting, more ranting. Even more ranting. This day was another chill day. I just spent the day watching YouTube and got a shower. Mentioned I wish I knew why I got such bad muscle twitch episodes because it's just really odd. Mentioned I really liked the Rayman Legends Let's Play. I thought it was pretty funny. And that I was really surprised by Tom Fox and how well he worked with him. Wasn't looking forward to the following day because of it being the grocery store and errands. And I was listing out what I thought potential errands could be. Mentioned that I would have liked to go to the actual Dollar Tree. More ranting. More ranting, wishing that I could see John again. This day was very busy. Had the usual grocery and errand run, and we had post office, Duckworth for Grandma for some ant repellent, pharmacy for Mama, and then both grocery stores. And then I was able to go into Dollar Tree as well. I was looking forward to getting everything neat and organized. Mentioned I was still debating if I should go to John's for Christmas or not because of certain things that were getting to me. Spent the rest of the day watching more videos, mostly Kville Entertainment, K-pop music list of various categories, and Rabbit Luigi's countdowns as well. Listened to some K-pop. Sorry, I had to stretch that leg out. At Dollar Tree, I also got 2 containers that reminded me of glass containers that doctors would have in their doctor's office with cotton squares and Q-tips and tongue depressors, those type of things. Ended up grabbing 2 of those. Mostly relaxed and watched YouTube videos again, more Rabbit Luigi countdowns, and decluttering videos. And talking about how Robin wanted me to help her declutter her house. Did have therapy with Andrea, and I thought it went pretty well. The session was mainly a catch-up session because I hadn't seen her in so long. Mentioned I was just glad to get away for an hour from all the craziness. I mentioned I hoped that tomorrow the Ipsy would come in so I can do my unbagging for you guys. Go ahead and film that and knock it out. Mentioned I would rather not film at Grandma's if I could help it because it's just more awkward to me. Mentioned hopefully tomorrow will be relatively calm. But it just depends. This day was pretty chilled out. Mostly watching the Runaway Guys Let's Play of Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Wii. It was only on episode 3, but I was really liking it and thought it was pretty funny. Did run errands, and we had post office, getting Papa's bourbon, getting the cigarettes. And then Mama had me go into Dollar General to get a few things. More ranting. Mentioned I wasn't looking forward to the following day because of it being one of my doctors at the wound center. Also got a shower this day because I just needed one. Then I did get Ipsy, which is what this card is. And then mentioned what all I got. And that I needed to change the preference settings. And this day was extremely exhausting. Had an appointment with the podiatrist at the wound center. The wait time there is just so ridiculous. And I did like my doctor. She was, really nice, really good spirited. She said the reason my foot was as bad as it was due to an ingrown nail when I clipped the toenail too short. So I was just glad when I got out of there because of how crazy busy it was. When we got back, I had to keep Arnie and Fee away from Thumb so she could get in the house. So, and then she got spooked by the car engine and scratched my hand. Mentioned I really wasn't looking forward to the following day because of it being groceries and errands. The listing of stuff that might need to get done. This was the usual grocery store and errands. So for errands we had post office, bank, going to McDade's, which is a place where it's like real meat and they home grow vegetables and things like that. CVS for phone cards, pharmacy to get my Keppra. So it was kind of a crazy day. I mentioned I was hoping to have a pretty chill day rest of the day. Mentioned I really hope that Purfles has a comeback soon because they were really underrated in my opinion. Mentioned I also really like Psy and the fact that he tries to have fun when creating his music videos. So mentioned the only K-pop artist that I guess the age right for was Leo from VIX, but that was the only one. Mentioned looks can be pretty deceiving in K-pop and J-pop as well. So mentioned hopefully the following day I'd be able to hang out and spend time with my dad for Father's Day. Especially since it had been about 2 months since we got to see each other. I mentioned I hoped that I'd be able to see my Aunt Rhonda in the hospital tomorrow to go cheer her up. And that was actually the end of this journal, guys. And then this is how I did the back. Okay guys, that was the end of this flip through. I apologize that it was crazy long, but hopefully you all enjoyed it nonetheless, and I will talk to you guys in another video another time. Bye guys.